Hello, my name is Silva Draconis, and welcome back to quite possibly the last episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. I reinstalled the game, and it comes to this screen. A previous save file has been found. Would you like to delete your save data and start over? Now, from what I've seen and what I've looked into, this should be the screen that also comes up when you delete first run data. And then when you relaunch the game, this will happen and you choose yes, delete my existing data. However, I'm curious. So I'm going to say no, continue where I left off, although I doubt it's going to change anything. I think last episode really was the end. But just to satisfy any lingering curiosities I have, and you guys might have, and make certain that that really was the ending of this game, I'm going to hit no. Alright. And we're here. So last episode truly was the end of the literature club. Which makes me sad, in a way. Actually, pretty sad. The last ending notes of this game being that there's no way to obtain happiness. There's no way to obtain peace or joy for any of the characters. At least not without significantly changing the game from what it was. Whoever is the leader of the club will bear the burden of the epiphany and become corrupted because of it. Even Sayori, eternal cheerful sunshine Sayori, who, while has depression, yes, usually is able to push past it. And I don't doubt that the same things would happen with Natsuki or with Yuri. There's no way to, quote-unquote, win this game. At least none that I can see without hacking or cheating. Playing the game as it's meant to be played leaves you here. Now, I have seen some things online about ways that you can do it by satisfying all the girls' CP by saving a bunch and then deleting Monica right before the end so Sayori doesn't kill herself. And that's, well, that is a possible solution. It's a stretch. That's not how this game was meant to go. And while you technically could do it that way, I doubt it would lead you to any sort of ending that would be meaningful. You'd probably simply just get to the last day and then that'd be that. I don't think you'll ever even see the festival, probably because the festival was never even programmed in, to be honest. So, man, I never thought such a lovely looking game could turn so nihilistic. Because I think that's what we're left with here, is just a sense of nihilism. That everything is pointless, and no matter what we do or try, nothing will get better. Pretty morose. My curiosity, though, is why. Because this was a game made by somebody. As interesting and of a game this was made by somebody with this message left at the end, the quote-unquote end of the game. There are other poems and things you can unlock as you go through other special poems, but in the end of the game, you're left with this. And I'm curious as to why. Throughout the entire game, our character goes through, depending on who you go after, either Yuri or Natsuki, or maybe you do a little bit of both, and in the end, Sayori as well. You go through trying to help everyone. Yes, they all have problems and issues. Yuri cuts, Sayori has depression, and I believe, with what little I've been able to garner from Natsuki, she has trouble at home. Some sort of trouble at home, because she mentioned that the literature club was the one place that she can feel safe, and she can't have that at home during the glitch run. And to cope with that, she drowns, like it said in the script, she drowns her guilt in comfort food and such. So, they all have their problems, but our character does his best, despite at the start of the game seeing just like a typical douchey hornball, sleazeball, to be frank. He does try his best, albeit not always with a good tactics, but with always good intentions of trying to help everyone. With Yuri, it was helping overcome her shyness. When it came to Sayori, he wanted to help her get through her depression and help her get things back to the way it was. Did he handle it properly? No, but I don't blame him for that because when you don't go through it yourself, it's hard to know what to say. And with what I've been seeing from Natsuki, from watching other people, he does the same thing. And while it's easy to pin the blame on Monica, it doesn't seem to be the case that Monica was at fault. Well, Monica, it wasn't easy to get to know Monica. It seemed like Monica genuinely cared. At least the character Monica. I'm talking about the characters here in a real sense. It seems like Monica genuinely did care about her other club members, but with the realization that this was all a game, her world came tumbling down, and it corrupted her much like it did Sayori. The epiphany that she has with realizing it's all a game messes her up. And it caused a change in her, just like it did Sayori at the end of that one. Of this run, if you will. Everything seemed nice and lovely, but it turns out Sayori was in the same position that Monica was. And in the end, she just wanted to be with us forever and ever and ever, like Monica. So, but that's what makes me curious as to why this morose ending. Because throughout it all, our character seems to be trying to help and make things better as best as he can, and then to find out it's all meaningless. It's an odd message for a game. For any game, really. But especially one that seems so... well, not positive, definitely. it seemed to be playing the message of keep trying. Or maybe that was just me. It could also be interpreted as no matter what you try, things are going to go bad either way, because we kept trying to do different things, deleting people, changing things, doing different runs in some people's cases, and nothing ever changes. At least not significantly. It doesn't matter what choices you choose, you'll end up in the same place either way. Which is really sad. And again, I wish I could talk to the developer. I want to know their reasoning. Is there a hidden ending for those desperate enough to find it? Is the true ending save scumming and glitching out the game a bit to make sure everything is satisfied and then deleting Monica? Like, that doesn't seem right. But I am genuinely curious as to why. But I am going to say this in the light of this letter, with this being the last episode of this game that has paraded horrors and terrible things in front of our eyes. It's hard, life. It's pretty goddamn hard, and there are a lot of times where things can feel pointless. Things can feel bad. Things, well, way worse than bad. And you're trying and trying, and things get worse and worse and worse. But in the face of everything, don't give up. Even if you feel like giving up, even if you can't do anything, even if it's a day where you literally can't do anything, just hold on. Find that part of you, that desperate, tiny little part of you that somehow is still there. It's buried, it's dark, and it's hard to find. But you find it, and you grip it. And even if there are days when you can hardly do anything, hold on to that. That's stubborn refusal. And I'm not saying like a little light inside you, because it's not always a light. It's not always a little piece of happiness inside you. Sometimes it is grit and grim determination tiny. Very sometimes. Hard to find, but it's there. Find it and hold on to it. Because while things may not turn out great for a long time, and things may not get better for a long time, they do get better, even if for a moment. Just a moment. And those moments become all the more worth it in the end. I can promise you that. So, with that being said, that is going to be it for Doki Doki Literature. This game may be over, but I like to think that somewhere this game has a better ending. Even if it is by hacking or cheating. Because this ending left me feeling very unsatisfied, if I'm honest. It was good. It was a good game. Like, that's one thing I do want to say. It was a very good game. It told a really good story. But I am unsatisfied with the ending. I am unhappy with it. Even if things couldn't be perfect. Even if things went bad. Just having this letter be the ending, having everything deleted, and being told it's all hopeless, leaves me wanting. I do hope that they make a second one, or a sequel, or a something. Because I don't want this to end like this. But I've rambled on enough. I've probably rambled on a good long while now. I realized I was still recording my desktop as I pulled that up. Oh well, you guys got to see some of my files. You've seen a lot during the course of this game. Bouncing in and out of files. It was pretty fun, I gotta admit. Pretty fun playing detective and looking at the files and getting creeped out that something was coming after me and gonna get into my computer. That was pretty fun. It was a very cool what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Very cool thing for the game to have you do. I can't think of the word for it for the life of me. But yeah. Dang. But that is going to be it for this game then. I don't really have anything else to add. I'll probably think of 1,000 other things to add once I stop this recording. But, until then. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. If you got any tips or tricks or anything you want to see me do, comments down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!